Hey, what's going on, guys? JX Rico here, coming at you with a contest entry video for the Kryptonianguy. Subscribe to this guy. I mean, he's an amazing YouTuber. He does unboxing videos. He has a nice steelbook collection. He does hauls. I think he's done some reviews before. But yeah, I'll leave a link down below in the description box below. And one of his questions, the two questions he asked, was, what is your favorite movie of all time? And I have to be honest, I don't have a favorite movie of all time. I have a top, I wouldn't say I have a top 4 or 5 movie of all time, but they're kind of, to me, they're together. I love these movies when I was a kid. That's all I remember watching, were these two titles in particular. A big fan, continue to be a big fan. And I'll start off with the first trilogy pack. It's Back to the Future. A lot of people love this movie, this trilogy. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Back to the Future. I've come across videos where people have not seen Back to the Future yet, and I'm a bit shocked by it. But yeah, Back to the Future. Part 1, the original, when they introduced the DeLorean, the time machine, the travel back in time to 1955. I mean, that was when I first saw that as a kid, I can't even express how many emotions went through my body when I first saw it, and I can't even tell you right now because I don't remember. I was very young when I first watched these movies. I had to be in preschool when I first started liking Back to the Future. I know that's a long time, but as far as I can remember, Back to the Future was probably the very first movie franchise that I've ever picked up on as a kid. Part 2, you can't go wrong. You got the air mags, you got the hoverboard, you got the self-drying jacket. Everything was just phenomenal in that second film, 2015. And the third, I disliked. And let me tell you why. They destroyed my dream car. They destroyed the DeLorean. A very disheartening scene. I don't watch that scene ever when I pop in number 3. I can watch through part 3, but once it gets to the end where the train is about to just demolish the DeLorean, I can't watch that scene. I turn it off right away because that's my dream car, and I'm going to own that car one day. But yeah, Back to the Future. My second franchise I liked after this, but around the same time. And I'm going to show you it right now. It's the Indiana Jones Complete Adventures. The only 2 franchises I liked as a kid. My favorite out of this pack would have to be the Temple of Doom, mainly because of Short Round. You can't go wrong with Temple of Doom. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the original, can't go wrong with that one. The Last Crusade was also a great movie. I can watch these movies over and over again. Maybe not The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, just because it was just a horribly written film. But hey, it's Hollywood. So yeah, these 2 favorites of mine. Sorry, Kryptonianguy. I had expanded a little bit. I would have been biased if I said one of them, and I wouldn't feel right if I just said one of them. Next question you asked was, what is your favorite director of all time? And again, I'm sorry, but I have to name a couple. My first director would be Steven Spielberg. A lot of people like Steven Spielberg, and I don't blame them. A phenomenal director. Judging by these 2 films, I think Steven Spielberg produced it. Robert Zemeckis directed it, or vice versa. I'm not too sure. Same goes with Indiana Jones, Steven Spielberg film. Also, you have E.T., and also Steven Spielberg film. I have a double pack right here. It's the Green Mile. It's the Green Mile. Yeah, Green Mile was Steven Spielberg's film as well. I hope. Sorry, I mean I should know this since he's my favorite director. Um, it doesn't say Steven Spielberg though, which is funny. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Green Mile. I might just be throwing that one out there. But also Super 8 was a good movie. The Goonies, which is a Richard Donner film, but The Goonies was also a Steven Spielberg. So my second favorite director of all time. I'll give you a hint. Bam. And then this whole collection right here. And let me tell you right now, this director, he's an inspiration. He's an inspiration to a lot of people, many people. He's an inspiration to Martin Scorsese. He's an inspiration to Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, all these directors. And his name is Akira Kurosawa, a famous Japanese director. I admire all of his work. I watched all of his films. I try to collect all of his films. I mean, as far as I can tell, these are all of his films. Seven Samurai is a phenomenal film. Quiet Duel, Snow Trail, his very first film with Toshiro Mifune and Takashi Shimura. High and Low, my all-time favorite Akira Kurosawa film. I highly recommend this one. Just words cannot express how I feel about Akira Kurosawa and watching his films. Just a phenomenal director. But yeah, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, favorite films, directors, Steven Spielberg, and Akira Kurosawa. So, hope that clarifies everything. Hopefully I'm past the 3-minute mark of this video. But yeah, that's my contest entry. Please go and subscribe to me, JX Rico, and Kryptonianguy. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please comment, like, subscribe. JX Rico signing out.